Texas Championship Wrestling. The World Class Wrestling Association presents Texas Championship Wrestling from Gilley's Arena in Pasadena. We'll be going into the ring for our opening match, which will feature Brad and Bart Batten, the Batten twins. They're exciting. They're together as they take on the Masked Grapplers. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Black Bart, the former world's heavyweight champion, takes on Chris Youngblood. Going to be great to see Chris in the ring for the first time here on Texas Championship Wrestling. Master G is back to take on Brian Adias. Bruiser Brody, 298 pounds, takes on the 300-pound Tug Taylor. And coming back this week on Texas Championship Wrestling, it's the world's heavyweight champion, Kevin Von Erich. He goes into the ring to meet Gary Young. Those stars and much more right here on Texas Championship Wrestling from Gilley's. I'm Steve Stack, and I'm proud to be here for this hour of excitement. We'll be joining the opening match, which is the Batten twins against the Masked Grapplers, right after this.
Steve Simpson. Steve, we have just a moment. Let's talk about Larry Sharp and his people, the Crusher and Zulu Kalapi.
Well, you know, Larry Sharp, he's really trying to get it together. I'll tell you one thing. That Crusher is one of the awesomest human beings I've seen. And for his size, the way he moves, he's so quick, you know. It amazes me. I got a big match with him coming up, and I don't know, I'm just going to hang in there. I'm going to try my best 100%, but I've got to keep my eye on them because I know they can do sly things, us two.
Hi, this is tag team match. Let's go to the ring for the introductions.
Your referee for this opening bout, which has a 15-minute time limit, is Nick Kozak. Introducing first, to my left, at a combined weight of 471 pounds, the Masked Grapplers. Their opponents tonight, from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing 450 pounds, Brad and Bart, the Batten twins, the U.S. Express.
The U.S. Express, the Batten twins, here to start it out against the Masked Grapplers on Texas Championship Wrestling. The referee is Nick Kozak. Great lineup for you today. Remember, Bruiser Brody is back. Black Bart, the world's champion Kevin Von Erich, and much, much more. The hour of excitement is just about to get underway. That was the opening bell. Well, if you can tell which Batten it is in the ring, you're better than I am. Talk about two guys you cannot tell apart. You've got them right here. Batten with a side headlock on Grappler. Over the top goes Batten. Oh, and he hits the Grappler out on the apron. The Grappler out on the floor. That is Grappler number 2. Grappler number 1 is in the ring, complaining. It's Brad and Bart Batten. Referee trying to get one of the Battens to stay in the corner. Now here comes the Grappler, and this is Grappler number 1 in the ring now. Grappler number 1 against the Batten. U.S. Express. They lock up. Side headlock by Batten. Holding on to Grappler number 1. Off the ropes. Oh, he was going for a slam. The scoop didn't work as Batten went out right around it, and look at this. Grappler number 2 coming in to help out. And all that's happening is the Grapplers are beating each other. Now Batten. Yeah, we told you they were exciting. Look at the Grapplers outside the ring. They were talking to each other just a moment ago, trying to figure out what was going on. That's grappler number 2 in the ring now, and I don't think the referee is going to allow it. I think it's supposed to be grappler number 1, the legal grappler in the ring. How would you tell if it was the illegal batting in the ring? Well, grappler number 1 finally decides to come in. He goes over and talks to his partner for just a moment. Now he decides to come out of the corner. Grappler number 1 goes to the side headlock on the Batten. Batten twins. They are high flying. They are exciting. The grappler whipped off. Here he comes, bouncing off the ropes. A shoulder knocks the Batten boys down. Over the top goes the grappler. Oh, and this time he hooked. And here's the hip toss. There's another one. The grappler in behind with a full Nelson. And the Batten gets out of the way. Well, once again, the grappler's planning something, and it doesn't work. As they are double drop kicked here by the Batten twins. The grapplers whip together. They bail out on the far side of the ring here at Gilley's in Pasadena. Well, the grapplers' plans going array here is twice now. They come in to double team on the Battens, and it's turned around that they were double teaming themselves. Shut up! Referee Nick Kozak talking to grappler number 2. He says no. Grappler number 1 is the legal man in the ring. Now grappler number 1 back in again. You can tell the grapplers because of the build-up boot on the right foot of grappler number 1. Now it's grappler number 2 is legally tagged in. The Batten twins battling it out with the grapplers here on Texas Championship Wrestling. Where in weeks to come, you'll be seeing Mike Von Erich, Lance Von Erich. We hope to have for a interview Kerry Von Erich and other great stars we'll be telling you about in this hour. Down with the grappler, over the top with the Batten. And a nice hip toss there, and grappler number 2 bells out of the ring on the other side. Brad and Bart Batten taking care of the grapplers here on Texas Championship Wrestling. Well, here comes grappler number 1 into the ring now, holding his back. Is the referee going to allow it? I don't think the referee noticed that time, but that was a switch. Big chop by the grappler. Identical twins. Boy, you can't tell these guys apart. Oh, what a blow there by grappler number 1. And here comes the other Batten twin into the ring, and referee Nick Kozak intercepts him, and there's a switch on the other side. Okay. Grappler number 2 has the Batten twin down for a 1 count. Goes in behind with a face lock. Grappler number 2 whips the Batten twin into the rope, catches him coming off with an elbow, knocks him down, and dives in there with an elbow, snatches the leg that could be all over. 2 again. Here's a tag. Grappler number 1 back in. Here comes the Batten. Double elbow. As grappler number 2 didn't leave till he helped grappler number 1 knock down the legal Batten twin in the ring. Double teaming here. Down goes the U.S. Express. Shut up, Bucko! Grappler number 1 picks up the Batten twin. Atomic drop. That rattles that backbone. The other Batten comes in, but pull the grappler off, and there's another switch on the other side with no tag. Counters with an illegal switch. The fingers raked around the area of the eyes by the grappler on the bat and twin. There's a slam on the bat and twin. Here comes the grappler diving out there with a fist right near the throat. Grabs the leg. He has him down. Oh, he doesn't get the 3 count. Only 2. Back in behind with a face lock is grappler number 2. Kevin Von Erich, the world's heavyweight champion, will be here on Texas Championship Wrestling today. The grappler holding on to the bat and twin. Bat and twin trying to make his way over the tag out. He doesn't get there. And you saw why. There's another switch on the other side with no tag. I'll tell you, I would not want to be referee Nick Kozak. It's hard to tell the grapplers. It's hard to tell the bat and twin. You just don't know who's supposed to be the legal man in the ring. This is probably the toughest job any referee would have in refereeing a tag team match with this combination in the ring. It's grappler number 1 holding on to the bat and twin. Down goes the grappler. Oh, he catches the bat and twin as he bounces off the rope, slams him down. Here comes the grappler bouncing off the rope with an elbow. The bat and twin moves. The bat misses as the grappler got out from underneath that flying elbow. It was a 2 count. The grappler holding on to the bat and twin. Is it Brad? Is it Bart? Referee Nick Kozak checks with a baton. The bat and twin coming up to one knee. Now he's all the way up. The grappler still holding on. Going for the leverage with the top wrist lock. Grappler trying to reach in behind and tag out to his partner. He does. The bat and twin didn't see the tag, and he gets a fist into the side. A bat and twin did not see the tag. There's a suplex. A count. 1, it's 2. In comes the other bat and twin. Grappler whipping the bat and twin into the ropes. Gets in behind with the sleeper. Will the sleeper put out the bat and twin? The grappler number 2 has it locked on tight. A bat and twin with an elbow. The grappler whips him across the ring. He ducked underneath that one. Oh, he gets clothesline as they collide on the second time across the ring. Looks like he's up first, making his way to his partner. He doesn't get there yet. Now he does. There's a tag. In comes grappler number 1 to that twin. Somersaults over, and here comes the other one. Oh, drop kick. Down goes the grappler. The other grappler comes in. He gets drop kicked. There he goes down again. 3 drop kicks, 4 drop kicks. Now it's all 4 men in the ring. The bat and twins to the grapplers. Double drop kick from the bat and twins. 1 grappler is knocked out of the ring. The baton is going up on the top rope over here in the left corner. The grappler is standing. He gets drop kick from the top rope. What a move from the baton. And the baton twins with it. What a sight to the team.
80 pounds, Master G. His opponent tonight from Arlington, Texas, weighing 237 pounds, Brian Adias.
Brian Adias against Master G here on Texas Championship Wrestling. We're going to get that Black Bart and Chris Youngblood for you in just a little while. Don't forget, coming to Texas Championship Wrestling very soon, Mighty Tony Atlas. Plus the World Tag Team Champions, Matt Bourne and Buzz Sawyer, and much, much more. It's all coming your way with Texas Championship Wrestling. A slam on Brian Adias by Master G. Diaz comes punching back. Well, Diaz holding onto that rope, but he comes off that rope swinging. Takes that arm, puts a twist into it. The arm bar and the twist by Brian Diaz, and Master G comes up, knocks him off. Grabs the hair, slams the head of the Diaz into the turnbuckle. Master G. Oh, he clotheslines him as he caught Brian Diaz coming off that rope. Master G. Snap takes the boot. Puts it to the top of the head of Brian Diaz. Over the top went Master G. A nice move there from Brian. He covers him up. I don't think the referee even got a 1 count as Master G kicks out. Master G walking around. Locks up now with Brian Diaz as Diaz comes out with an arm. Diaz tries to pull that arm out of that shoulder socket. All the pressure on the elbow and the shoulder by Brian Diaz as he holds on to the big arm of Master G. Diaz cranks it up a little tighter. Master G grabs the hair. The referee tells him to get it off, and he does. Jerks at that arm again. Moves the arm up into the hammerlock position as he has Master G down on the mat. Still to come here on Texas Championship Wrestling, Bruiser Brody, plus the world's heavyweight champion Kevin Von Erich, and more, so don't go away. There's a chop. Master G reaches down, grabs the takes him, throws him in between the ropes, out onto the floor. Here comes Master G out after him. Master G has him up. He slams him on the floor. Here in Gillies in Pasadena. As you look at Brian Diaz out on the floor. Referee Nick Kozak trying to get Master G to stay back to give Brian Diaz a chance to get into the ring. Well, Master G keeps working his way towards the ropes where Brian Diaz is trying to come into the ring. Diaz is up on the apron. Master G is ready for him, knocks him back off. Brian Diaz working his way around the ring, trying to find out where he can get in without getting clobbered. There goes Diaz now. Back up on the apron. And he does make it in between the ropes, and there's a kick from Brian Diaz, a forearm to the back of the neck. A forearm to the side of the head. An elbow across the chest, and here's the count, and it's 1 on Master G. Diaz in front, holding on to Master G. Brian Diaz holding on to Master G. Master G holding on to that front face lock as he has Master G's belly down on the mat. Good shot of Brian. Diaz still holding on. Master G makes his way up. Diaz really has it locked on tight. Master G unable to figure a way out. Master G Picked the Diaz up, drops him across that knee, and the Diaz reels in pain on the mat. Master G grabs the head of Brian Diaz. Big uppercut forearm puts the Diaz back down on the mat. Off the rope comes the Diaz. Oh, diving in there with that shoulder is Master G. Reaches down, grabs Brian Diaz again. Here comes the Master Lock. There it is, the Master Lock by Master G. And he gets the 3 count. Master G wins it here on Texas Championship Wrestling as he defeats Brian Diaz. Stay tuned, because we'll be back with more exciting action right after this.
World Tag Team Champions have joined me now. Here's Mr.
And
Brink.
we don't need you, so you just step out of the way. Now I'm going to stand here and tell you people just a couple of things. You know, Dizzy Dean said a long time ago, if you've done it, brother, it's not bragging. And these guys here have done it and done it all. They are the World Tag Team Champions. They're the nastiest boys in town. And you better stand by, because they're coming to you. Tell them, Matthew.
You know, Percy, all you people out there, when I was a little boy, my daddy said to me, he said, son, he said, nothing in this world comes easy. So if you want something, you got to go out and take it. And he said another thing to me. He said, Matt, he said, you know what's better than beating up a little guy? I said, what, Daddy? He said, beating up a big guy. So ever since I was about that high, I was beating up big guys. I was beating them up. Buzz is beating them up until we grew up, and we are the biggest. We are the biggest. We're the best. And these belts show that. Right, Buzz?
That's right. You know, one thing we got in common, besides our great wrestling knowledge and being able to knock fat people like you watching around, or if you got 22-inch arms, if you got 34-inch thighs, if you think you're the greatest in the world, because you see, you're listening and you're watching the 2 greatest professional wrestlers in the world. Another thing we got in common. And you people out there in TV land, look real close. And anytime we're anywhere, around the country, around the state, if you got a problem, we're easy to find. Just come up and smack one of us and see what happens. You'll get smacked back. You'll get beat up back, because you see, from the time we were this small,
No, this small.
just like you said, we've been getting kicked around and we've been kicking back. Now at 27 years of age, we're doing nothing but kicking back. So you people, come on, make our day.
Now for the introductions.
This bout has a 15-minute time limit. Your referee is Nick Kozak. Introducing first, to my left, from the Badlands of North Dakota, weighing 300 pounds, the former world-class world heavyweight champion, Black Bart. His opponent tonight, from Tuscaloosa, Mexico, weighing 232 pounds, Chris Youngblood.
Chris Youngblood makes his first appearance here on Texas Championship Wrestling. And he is going up against Black Bart from the Badlands. Boy, he's big and bad. There's no doubt about it. Referee is Nick Kozak. Black Bart off with all his gear. Chris Youngblood, he's ready to go. There's the bell. Mike Von Erich and Lance Von Erich are coming to Texas Championship Wrestling very soon. Watch for them. Black Bart in front of Chris Youngblood. Forearm, big chop to the midsection. He grabs Youngblood, takes him and bounces him into the ropes. Oh, he missed that one. And there's a big chop from Chris Youngblood. Take a look at the face of Black Bart. Chris Youngblood moves in, locks up, but it's Black Bart coming out with a top wrist lock. pressure from the 300-pounder. Going on the elbow and the wrist of the Youngblood. Youngblood trying to move around to relieve some of that pressure, but Black Bart just stays right with him. They go into the ropes. That should get Chris Youngblood a break, but it's not before Black Bart drives that head into that shoulder that he had tied up in the top rope. He slams that left arm into that turnbuckle. He uppercuts the left arm as Black Bart punishing the left shoulder and the left arm of Chris Youngblood. There's another one of those headbutts and another as he continues to drive that head into the shoulder of Chris Youngblood. Pounds him down to one knee with a forearm to the back. Reaches down, grabs the injured arm. Uppercuts it right at the elbow. Black Bart grabbing the hair of Chris Youngblood. There's a fist right at the throat area. Black Bart back to the shoulder with an elbow, driving that 300 pounds into the shoulder of Chris Youngblood. Takes Youngblood, slams him into the turnbuckle just to the right of us. There's a fist as Black Bart injuring the left shoulder and the left arm of Chris Youngblood. He found out where he wanted to go to do the damage, and he's been staying there. Goes right back to it, ties it up into the rope. He's been driving heads into that shoulder from here. Let's see what he does this time. Pulls on that arm across the rope. Comes in with a knee, knocks Youngblood down. Fist into the already aching and hurting and injured arm of Chris Youngblood. It's Black Bart doing the damage. Oop, Youngblood blocking. And Chris Youngblood puts Black Bart in the corner. One of those big chops, and he throws him across the ring. Comes in with a nice drop kick. Comes in with a tomahawk chop to the top of the head, but Black Bart right back to the arm. And Chris Youngblood wisely steps. I thought he stepped between the ropes to get a break, but he didn't quite get there. Bart holding on to the arm. Locked up in a hammerlock position.
I wish this was Gilly. I'd break his dead jaw.
There he goes, back to the rope. Ties it up into the rope. There's that head being driven into the shoulder again. Well, how much punishment can the left shoulder and the left arm take? The arm bar with a twist. Down goes Youngblood, and that may have been a little hair pulling there. The referee is checking.
Where at? Let's see if you can get one of them out here.
Black Bart.
Come on
Just
down here,
as tough
Kevin
as he
Bonner.
looks. Continues to punish that left
Come on down
arm
here, Kevin Bonner.
of Chris Youngblood. Youngblood down on the mat, keeps the shoulder up on the left side. You can see Black Bart had a knee buried into the side of the head of Chris Youngblood. Bart dropping 300 pounds across the arm. Black Bart staying on the left arm and the left shoulder. The pain showing on the face of Chris Youngblood. It's Texas Championship Wrestling. We hope you're enjoying it wherever you're watching.
Stop that where you can't.
Youngblood trying to make his way up. In the weeks to come, we'll be seeing the Youngblood brothers together as Mark Youngblood will be coming in to team up with Chris, who is in the ring right now. There's an arm drag. He got rid of Black Bart that time, but Black Bart quickly comes back after him. Black Bart is just about taking everything out of Chris Youngblood that he can. He's doing it by injuring and pounding and beating and doing everything that he can to the left shoulder and arm. Back into the hammerlock position. And then Bart throws him into the turnbuckle. Black Bart staying on the arm. Elbow into the shoulder. Black Bart holding on to the arm and the shoulder as he yells at some of the crowd here at Gilley's in Pasadena.
Give it to you because you're fat mouth.
Chris Youngblood moving around, trying to put it all together. Figure out how you can get out of this one and turn things around. There's one tomahawk chop. There's another one. And another one to the top of the head of Black Bart. And a fourth one. There's one to the chest. Another double one to the head. Another one to the head. Black Bart still standing. The chop knocks him back into the rope, and Youngblood finds himself being turned around, and back to the arms goes Black Bart. Black Bart, hammerlock on Chris Youngblood. He takes Youngblood, throws him in between the ropes, and he goes out onto the apron and onto the floor. Youngblood trying to make his way up. Slowly gets to the apron. Here comes Black Bart out after him. Black Bart hammerlocks the arm and then throws Chris Youngblood into the steel corner post. Black Bart takes the rope barrier around the ring, and he is choking Chris Youngblood. Referee Nick Kozak comes out, tries to get Black Bart to get back in the ring, but it's Bart grabbing Youngblood and puts an elbow to the back of the head, a boot to the shoulder. Black Bart makes his way back into the ring. There he is. Chris Youngblood is still outside. Boy, he is holding that left shoulder way down.
Yeah, get him out here.
Black Bart takes the arm of Chris Youngblood, puts it over to the corner. He is taking those fingers and putting him across that turnbuckle. Black Bart is just about done everything he can to Chris Youngblood on that left arm and shoulder. There's a knee this time. Black Bart, oh, he catches one this time from Youngblood. This is Chris Youngblood. Black Bart grabs him by the arm, whips him across the ring. Down goes Chris Youngblood as he caught that clothesline coming off the rope. Black Bart slowly going over, picking up Chris Youngblood. Elbow to the top of the head. Another elbow knocks Youngblood down to one knee. There goes Youngblood. Black back down. Every time he tries to get up, knocked back down. Reversal. It's Black Bart going into the turnbuckle. Chris Youngblood trying to monkey flip him, and there he does. Youngblood going after him again. Grabs him by the arm, pulls him out of the corner, bounces him onto the rope, whips him across the ring, gets in there with that big double chop. Continues to put those big tomahawk chops across the chest of Black Bart, going for a monkey flip again. Oh, and Black Bart holds onto the rope, and it's Youngblood with his head bouncing onto that mat. Black Bart coming after him now. Grabs the head, reaches in, has him up on the shoulder, slams him down in the middle of the ring. Bart going over, he's on the middle rope. Black Bart flies through the air across the chest of Chris Youngblood. Here's the count. It's 2 and 3, and it's all over. As Black Bart wins it here on Texas Championship Wrestling, he defeats Chris Youngblood, and he puts the double B brand on him. Von Erich is in the ring, so let's pick up the introductions with Mark Nolte.
This non-title match has a 15-minute time limit. Your referee is Rick Hazard. Introducing first, to my right, from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing 285 pounds, Gary the Hog Young. His opponent tonight, from Denton County, Texas, weighing 239 pounds, the reigning world-class world heavyweight champion, Kevin Von Erich.
World's heavyweight champion, Kevin Von Erich, introduced to the crowd here at Gilley's in Pasadena. We're with Texas Championship Wrestling. We hope you enjoy it. And you'll be getting a look at the other Von Erichs. That's Mike, Lance, and we hope to get a live interview with Kerry Von Erich in the upcoming weeks here on Texas Championship Wrestling. You don't want to miss that. It's Gary the Hog Young backed into the corner. They lock fingers. It's Kevin Von Erich and Gary the Hog Young going for the leverage. Let's see who comes out with it. Look at Kevin get things going his way as the world champion steps over one, steps over the other. A nice standing drop kick. Kevin Von Erich moving quickly on Gary the Hog Young. Twisting the arm, down goes Gary the Hog Young. The referee is Rick Hazard. Von Erich almost under that rope. The referee, Rick Hazard, was there. Looked like he was going to call for a break, but the world champion rolled back underneath. And now it's the Hog grabbing the rope. And Gary Young gets a break as he grabbed the rope, and now Kevin Von Erich will have to go after him again. Our World Tag Team Champions Buzz Sawyer and Matt Bourne will be here on Texas Championship Wrestling very soon. You don't want to miss the World Tag Team Champion. Kevin Von Erich holding on to the head of Gary the Hog Young. Oh, the Hog has a handful of Kevin's hair. And he also had those fingers in the eyes, and now he's biting. They're in the corner. The Hog biting at the face of Kevin Von Erich, the world's heavyweight champion. Oh, this time the Hog come in. Kevin got those bare feet up and just kicked him across the ring. Kevin going up on the middle rope, and now he comes off of it. Comes in with a knee. Comes in with a fist. Big one to the midsection. One to the side of the jaw. Into the turnbuckle goes Gary the Hog Young. Kevin Von Erich coming in, and again the Hog raked those fingers around the area of the eyes. That's Kevin going the other way. Oh, he's up on the top rope. He dives. He dives, and he catches the Hog, snatches the leg, and it's all over. Kevin Von Erich, the world's heavyweight champion in this non-title match, the winner over Gary Young. Stay tuned, because next it's Bruiser Brody in the ring here on Texas Championship Wrestling.
Here to talk to Black Bart, the former world champion, who is ready to again become the world heavyweight champion with Kevin Von Erich.
You know, Mark, every dadgum person that was in the Cotton Bowl saw a so-called pinning of Black Bart. Well, I've looked at a few tapes myself, and my dadgum shoulder was up 1.5 inches, referee. You can't see. You ain't never been able to see. Now then, no matter where we go, I'm going to be looking for Kevin Von Erich, because he's got something that belongs to Black Bart. He's got something that I want, and I'm going to take it back regardless of what the people think
all the Von Erichs, the Klan, you name it. You're going to have to get in the ring. You've got to fight Black Bart, and I'm taking you out, Kevin Von Erich. The belt is mine.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing 311 pounds, Tug Boat Taylor. His opponent tonight from Santa Fe, New Mexico, weighing 293 pounds, Bruiser Brody.
Well, there you have the introductions by Mark Nolte. Bruiser Brody against Tug Taylor. The excitement here on Texas Championship Wrestling. Don't forget, you'll be seeing all the members of the world-famous wrestling Von Erich family, and it's the biggest wrestling family in professional wrestling. And, of course, world-renowned. You know, world-class championship wrestling is seen in over 50 million homes throughout the United States, plus around the world. And we're great to have you let us come into your living room here today with Texas Championship Wrestling, brought to you by the World Class Wrestling Association. Side headlock by Tug Taylor on Big Bruiser Brody. Tug holding on to the head of Bruiser Brody as Bruiser Brody backs Tug Taylor into the ropes. He whips him off, catches the shoulder, doesn't knock Brody down. This time Brody drops down. Taylor went over the top. Brody in front with a big chop, and that puts Tug Taylor down to his knees. Bruiser Brody and Tug Taylor, two big ones. Brody 298 pounds, Tug 300 plus pounds. Trying to get the bear hug. It's Tug Taylor, but Brody has the head. Wherever the head goes, the rest of the body must follow. Ooh, there's Brody around the eyes. Brody back to the eyes. Forearm to the back. Big fist to the top of the head. There's another one from Tug Taylor on Bruiser Brody. Taylor grabs Brody by the arm, whips him across the ring. Big chop. And again, Bruiser Brody does not go down. An elbow to the back of the head. Another one. That puts Brody down to one knee. Tug Taylor comes in. Oh, and it's Brody. Knocking him right back off, but Taylor stays with him. Brody grabbed by the arm by Taylor, whipped and across the ring, and there's Brody with a big boot to the chest of Tug Taylor, and that'll take anybody down. Brody grabs Tug Taylor, throws him onto the apron and onto the floor. Bruiser Brody and Tug Taylor battling it outside the ring. Brody throws Tug Taylor into the steel ring post. Taylor going out to the crowd. He might want to get a chair, and he does. Tug Taylor has a chair, but Brody took it away from him. And Brody gets to use the chair. Tug Taylor and Bruiser Brody back into the ring. It's chops across the chest of Brody by Tug Taylor. Throws him across the ring, and Brody gets a boot up again. Oh, that's a big one from Bruiser Brody. Here comes Brody with a kick to the chin, and down goes Tug Taylor again. Here's the count on Tug Taylor, and it's all over. It's all over. It's 1, 2, 3. And Bruiser Brody with the victory here over Tug Taylor. The hand of Bruiser Brody raised in the ring. We'll see if we can get Bruiser Brody to stop by here quickly as he makes his way back to the dressing room. Well, another impressive victory for Bruiser Brody here on Texas Championship Wrestling.
Steve, I know what a lot of people are out here thinking right now. You know, I was here a week ago and got a real good, strong win out here against a good young boy out here on TV. Again tonight, I'm here. I'm out there. It doesn't take me 4 or 5 minutes to get rid of the man I'm with. But what these people want to know, they're looking at me, because I've been hearing them yell from the audience. They've been yelling Abdullah. Abdullah, Abdullah. They want to see the big butcher. With the question in their mind, and I don't blame you a bit, the question in the mind of all these people that have been looking at us here on Texas Championship Wrestling is, Bruiser Brody, you beat up all the little guys, but can you beat up 487 pounds of Abdullah the Butcher? That's what these people want to know. Well, let me tell you something, Steve, because we've been friends for a long damn time. A lot of these people and me, we've been friends for a long time. I want to make it clear. The only way you get to the top in wrestling is you beat them all up. You beat the fat ones up. You beat the small ones up. You beat the big ones up. You beat the tough ones up. You beat them all up. It don't matter what they look like. You just keep beating them up. And if you beat them up long enough, you're going to end up here. So I'm telling you, and I'm telling all the people that are watching, it won't be long before Abdullah the Butcher will be showing his face around here. Well, you can bet your last nickel on it. I'll be right here when he arrives, and I'll be waiting for him.
And he will. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Bruiser Brody, stay tuned, because we'll be back with more right after this. In this edition of Texas Championship Wrestling from Gilley's in Pasadena. And remember, next week, another great lineup brought to you by the World Class Wrestling Association. You'll be seeing Mike Von Erich make his first appearance here on Texas Championship Wrestling. He'll take on Killer Tim Brooks. Tag team action at its best as Crusher Yurkov and Zulu Gaddafi will team up to go against the Youngblood brothers. That's Chris and Mark. The Dingo Warrior will be here on Texas Championship Wrestling, plus Lance Von Erich, Steve Simpson, and much, much more. That's all next week on Texas Championship Wrestling from Gilley's in Pasadena. Till then, Steve Stack saying so long.